go before him and grab a colt and says the master is in need of it. They took him the colt, and he got on it. He rode into the city. Let me see if we can find it here. And as he was coming near, already at the descent of the Mount of Olives, the entire crowd of the taught ones began rejoicing to praise Elohim with a loud voice for all the miracles they had seen, saying, "Blessed is the sovereign who is coming in the name of Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. Peace in heaven, esteem in the highest." Some of the Pharisees from the crowd said to him, "Teacher, rebuke your taught ones. Shh, quiet them down." He answered and said to them, "I say to you, if these shall be silent, the stones would cry out." Think about this. Those stones, for how many years on that path? Thousands probably of years had heard the children of Israel coming up that path on the way to the feast. Some singing, some praising, some remembering the miracles of old, some remembering a miracle that may have happened on the way there. Those stones heard about that. And then the king is coming through, and he's saying, these stones have heard thousands of years, the generations of Israel going up to the feast. And if you tell my taught ones to be silent, they're going to start talking. I want to say something. My hand, I got stones. I picked them up right outside this building, this tent. Been here 19 years? 19 years, these stones have heard the praises of his people at this time of year. And if this word is true, it says where two or more are gathered, there he will be also. These stones are recording our voices. They're recording just what we sang tonight. They're recording the praises that we lift up to heaven. Because Moshe called heaven and earth to witness and testify. And you know what's interesting? At the very, 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 very end, there's a new heaven and earth because the old heaven and the old earth have passed away. Why?
No more witnesses.
They don't need to witness anymore. Their job is done. Just like at some point in time, all of us are going to pass away because our job is done. But for right now, these rocks stand as testimony and witness to everything we do. I'm not going to drop you. Everything we do. And they have for 20 years. How many years were GIT?
8.
8? For 8 years, that soil out there can stand witness that it has been cultivated. And people and young people have been taught the Torah through the field. This property is set apart unto the Holy One of Israel. Amen. And you know what's interesting? I know we're not home. Okay? At the end of this feast, we all say next year in Jerusalem. Okay? I'm not saying the cloud ain't going to lift and something's going to happen. But if next year we're at Jerusalem, I guarantee these stones are going to be as happy as can be. Because he created them. Folks, this feast and festival is for rejoice and rejoice only. Amen. Let's rejoice.
Oh my God, when I
soul.